Today we're making the traditional Greek fava, but I've got an idea for a topping that's, well, not so traditional. So let's make it and find out together if it works or not. Now, to make a proper Greek fava, we need some yellow split peas. These are not super easy to find, but I'll tell you, it's worth having a little look around because fava is super tasty. Plus, you can order them online, just like I did. We're gonna start by measuring out 200 grams of split peas. We'll cover those with plenty of hot water, and we're gonna give them a good stir until the water runs murky. Then we're gonna drain them, and we're gonna set them aside. Meanwhile, we're gonna dice 1 large or 2 small carrots, 1 large or 2 small red onions. You shouldn't be too precious with these as everything is going into the blender afterwards. And we're also gonna do 1 medium-sized clove of garlic. We're gonna throw these into a pan with a little bit of olive oil, a big pinch of salt, a big pinch of sugar, and 2 bay leaves. Cook this down, stirring constantly until the onions become nice and translucent. Then add the split peas, a sprig of rosemary, and 1 liter of vegetable stock. Now cook this down for about 15 minutes until most of the liquid is gone. Once the split peas are tender, I'm gonna remove them from the fire, discard the rosemary sprig and the 2 bay leaves, and pour the whole thing into the old Vitamix. To that, I'm gonna add the zest of 1 lemon plus the juice of said lemon. And one last thing, about 4 or 5 tablespoons of olive oil. You absolutely can and should use a food processor for this. The only reason I'm using a blender is because I don't have a decent food processor at the moment. Now, traditionally this is topped with some sort of onion, usually roasted, some tomatoes, or even capers. But my friend Petrev told me about this little condiment that his parents make for whenever they make a bean stew. So that got me thinking, this might actually work pretty nice on this. So let's make it. I'm gonna finely dice a small red onion and throw this in the pesto along with a big pinch of salt and a big pinch of dried chili flakes. Then I'm gonna grind this to a puree and I'm gonna add a splash of olive oil and some chopped parsley for some freshness. I'm gonna spoon over some of our onion condiment, drizzle a little bit of extra olive oil, and finish with a pinch more of the fresh parsley. There's only one thing to do, and that's rip into some pita and dig in. The fava is creamy and lemony. It's reminiscent of hummus, but it's definitely not the same thing. And the condiment, I think, works really good. There's a little bit of heat from the chili flakes. The onions bring much needed sharpness and crunch. And when they're crushed, they become almost a little citrusy. If you haven't had fava before, definitely give it a try. And if you have, maybe give this condiment a go. It definitely works. Thanks, Petrev. Roll out!